So round the 15th or so, I have to start pushing through. I have to know that I got to push through these next couple of weeks, that I have to do something different these next couple of weeks to get through that part of the season. And so you have to know that because it's not going to go away, it's going to pop up at a time. And you got to be able to know, okay, what do I do to reset? How am I going to reset so tomorrow I don't feel like this, at least not as much as I feel like it today. And I find that some people I know, they don't want to get those tools, or they don't know where to get those tools. Go talk to somebody.
Right, talk to a therapist, because
go talk to somebody. Yeah.
Look, your friends want to hear that all the time. You know, they don't mind every now and then.
Exactly.
But not all the time, you know?
Exactly. But everybody can't walk themselves through it. I'm a reset person. I sit in my own mess about everything. I will shut down and sit in my own mess, take accountability for myself, at least to the best of my ability, and reevaluate what's going on. But I was taught that by my mother.
Really?
Because my mother taught accountability and was like for real about it, but no shake about it. Sometimes this, no. My mama was a straight shooter. So we learned to be accountable to the point that I was, as a child, I'd do something wrong and just stand there, wait on my whipping.
Because you already know you was about to get in trouble.
Hey, I did it. Hey, I wanted to do it. I had fun. Now come on, get this punishment over.
Yeah,
so in grieving,
I can see you doing that as a little kid, running around there waiting on your punishment. But let me ask you, give me an example of, okay, you know it's the 21st. I mean, you know it's close to that day of his death. You know it's close to Christmas. What do you do when you know that? Because we know that you don't get over grief. It's not one time and then you're over it. Like you said, you know it's a thing that you have to learn to live with. It doesn't go away.
Right.
So you know that that's about to happen. It's getting close to that day. Give me an example of something that you've done to prepare.
Well, first of all,
I tell my clients this literally all the time. Like,
yeah. First of all, I don't anticipate it as if it's in a master plan. So when that time comes,
hold on.
So when that time comes, I'm not like, oh, the 21st coming up. I don't brace myself. But let's say on the 15th, 16th, I start feeling some kind of way, then I go, oh, I know why I'm feeling that kind of way. You see what I'm saying? I don't over anticipate it because, again, intentionally, I don't want to feel that pain.
Right.
But now if it does happen,
it's not safe for you to do that.
Right. So, but when it does happen, and I know it's happening, I know why it's happening, now I can redirect my energy. I can redirect my energy to go do something. Sometimes it's to go visit his kids. Sometimes it's to go visit the memorial site. Sometimes it's looking through Christian. And sometimes it's just sitting there and crying and just get it on out so it'll be over with.
Right. You like go on the tears and come on, let me cry.
Yeah, hey, I don't hold none of that back. I don't hold none of that back at all. I just go through it. First of all, I go through whatever the emotion is so I can get to the other side.
Okay.
But I'm intentional about getting to the other side.
The first thing is just like people who get off of, just say I'm trying to compare it to that, but some people, you know, people who have, like they fight getting off drugs. They first thing, they decide themselves for sure they're going to stop. And for you, your intention was, look, I'm not going to just sit in this. Like, and this is not my new space. It's
right.
Depressed. I'm not now going to become this depressed person. That's not
exactly
my place that I'm going to
exactly. Now sometimes it hit hard. Now don't get me wrong. Sometimes it hit real hard, but again, I'm intentional about, hey, a day or so, I got to get out of this. Let me do something else.
All right. So I had one of my friends come in. His name is Antonio Twin. He is from Dallas. He's He ran for city council. He's one of the premier dancers out there. He does all dance styles. And I just like to introduce you, Paula. Twin, how are you doing this morning, Twin?
Oh, super fantastic, man. I'm again loving life and living through it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Paula, have you been to Dallas to dance?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you met the twins down there? Well, I mean, not met them, but have you seen the twins down there? You can't miss the twins if you've been to
I think I have. I think I have a video dancing with them at one of the Black and Bleeds. At the end of the night, we were having a good time.
Oh, wow.
So, I think so. I think I got a video of that. If it's the same.
Yeah,
yes,
probably. That's the only twins I know that's in the that live in Dallas is in the
Yeah.
Right. I think it came on the stepping side. Did it have two sides? Like
yeah.
Yes.
And they playing house music, and we was all on the floor. We were having a good time.
Oh, we had the time. Oh man, yeah, we ended that thing out on a high note.
Yeah,
so much fun.
That was a couple years ago, last year, might have been last year, year before.
Right, exactly.
Let me ask y'all another question. How do you keep a positive attitude in the dance community? We know that there be jive, you know, like they say, jive turkey, like they used to say back in the day. You know, that be different kind of jive and whatever you want to call it going on. How do you keep a positive attitude? And that's a question for both of you. Anyone you could go that you want to go. How do you keep a positive attitude in the dance community with everything that do be going on?
To me, I'm actually oblivious to a lot of the ills or the gossip and what have you. I keep a positive attitude because it's about dance for me. It's about having a good time and making sure that others around me enjoy themselves as well. And I love dance. So it's easy for me. It's natural for me to continue to, have a good time and smile and transfer energy, being able to be in the ambience of the music, of the, the setting and what have you. But for me, again, it's natural.
Well, I'm gonna just say I agree with everything he said. And for me, I'm not leaving my house to have a bad time. So if you're over there miserable, that's your misery. It's not mine. I'm a dance the way I dance. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna have my cocktail. Y'all know me. There is nothing different. I don't care. If it's not directly to me, I don't care. Truly. And so I came to have a good time, and that's what I'm gonna do in everything I do. So I hear it. I hear quite a bit of it, to be quite frankly. But I don't care.
You've been in the dance community how many years?
So I'm an original two-stepper.
Right.
So I'm an old school two-stepper. So it's all watered down. And I was attempting Chicago step when nobody here wanted to do it, when they refused to do it. The hard down refused to do it. So I was going back and forth to Chicago because Charnice is my friend. And it just never stuck until maybe like 8 or 10 years ago, maybe a little more. Because Dallas got it first. Dallas dove in first. So I've been doing it a long time. Yeah.
Why was they refusing, you think?
They did. Well, because, so when you bring a new dance to a community that already has a lockdown dance, so two-step, what y'all see in two-step is not original two-step, but two-step was our stepping.
Yeah.
It had been, our parents did it, blah, blah, blah. So you're talking about a dance that we already had a dance community. But Dallas didn't have a dance community. Swing had just got to Dallas. So it was easier to convert them. You're talking about Larry, Coach Cheese, Ronald B, Rodney, all of these people, and some not here.
You just seen another Ronnie B.
Johnny B. I'm sorry, Johnny B. Johnny B.
Oh, Johnny B. Oh, I'm tripping.
Johnny B.
Another Ronnie B. that we met in, I think he was Sleeper. We met him in
Yeah, so
Alabama.
Johnny B, Connie, you got that old school Anise, old school too. We this just like we're stepping, we two-step that many nights as well.
Yeah.
So what you need to come, and not only that, when they came, they were so arrogant that them guys wasn't hearing that. Coach Cheese came when Coach Cheese switched over to stepping. I was so shocked. Cause he was one of the main one was like, no, we ain't doing that. Get out our face, kind of, you know. They wasn't having, baby. Them OG two-steppers wasn't having it.
Yeah, they didn't want to do that. They just didn't want. They didn't
They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. But I'm like you. I do a lot of dances, so I didn't care.
Jesus, like I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
I'm a natural dance. I'm a natural dancer as well. Twin and I we was known for dancing when we was, 2 or 3 to believe it or not. I remember it was a place called Bunch Park where we used to go with Disco Don. He used to make us dance because he was a DJ, even as children, babies. But Swing Out, I'm actually from Fort Worth. I'm Fort Worth, not Dallas. And one of the things that,
all that the same down here in Houston, all them little outskirts. But
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I don't represent no Dallas. I represent the Funk. Stop 6 to be exact. But anyway,
that's Dallas. Anyway.
Right. But you know what I'm saying, beyond being territorial, dance is dance. My mom, we've been watching Swing Out for all our lives. Swing Out is not new to us. It's been before. My mom them called it fast dancing. It was one that they picked up. They didn't learn. They picked it up. And in other words, it wasn't a class for it. You just went and you danced and you learned how to dance according to whatever it was being done. And so
that's funny because it seems like a lot of dancers are actually, even though Chicago stepping claim to be like that, it seems like a lot of dancers actually started like that because salsa started like that. People just did it. They seen somebody else do it, they did it.
That's how two-step was. That's how two-step was.
Right.
Two-step like that, yeah. You seen somebody else do it, and you just did it, and then y'all kept doing it like that. So it probably was invented like that, huh?
Yeah, I'm a product of because I didn't take class. I'm a product of picking it up. I didn't take class. I just watched, learned, and I got on the dance floor and did it. Whatever I could, but whatever it was, one move at a time until I got many moves. But as far as I'm right with her, as far as our elders or whatever, they didn't like the new counting and what have you. I remember trying to show my auntie the new way of dancing, and she was like, "What y'all doing? I mean, what are we doing this for?" Right? And
like,
so,
don't do that.
Exactly. Like it's almost like to us, it's innovative. To them, it's watered down or trying to change that which they have stamped. And I think even with me and dealing with some of the new styles or the different styles that I see, it's kind of like the same thing. We want to try to stick with the standard as much as we possibly can, especially those who are the originators or grew up a certain type of way. That's just with life itself.
Okay.
Well, I feel like I cringe when I see people two-step now. I cringe.
Wow.
When I tell you I cringe,
Mm-hmm.
you hear me? And it's so far removed.
Right.
You're right. We didn't take no class. Whoever learned it, passed it to you the next time. They put you on the dance floor and you figured it out on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
You had a basic move and all of that. I have no problem with creating the dance and putting some extra moves in it, but they don't even go back to the basics. They don't let you plant your feet. They don't execute none of the stuff right. When I tell you, as far as I'm concerned, Houston two-step is finna die.
Oh wow! But listen, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
the original Houston two-step, you mean, right?
It's finna die.
Right.
But
You hear the
original dance? Or you mean just because not the dance in particular? That dance be having so many people.
Yeah, but that's not what that's not, no disrespect to any of them,
Right.
but it's not two-stepping.
Right. It's
care
not
what
the
you say.
original Houston two-step.
It's not two-stepping.
Right. And
But then they
I
say
think
that about us down here, Chicago step, and they say it's watered down too. But they came and
watered
taught us.
down. Right.
Yeah,
And I
Chicago
think-
people always talking best about, oh, that ain't stepping.
Yeah. And you kind of hit it on the nose. I believe it's the same thing with swing out here. I say all the time that with the way that they are doing it now, it is so, again, it's to the point where you're saying to yourself, that's not that at all now. And so
And I learned DFW swing.
Look,
right.
I learned
And so
DFW swing.
and so you calling it DFW swing. I got a problem with that. Because it ain't DFW swing. How can it be DFW
Well,
swing?
I'm gonna put it this. I learned from somebody from Fort Worth.
What I'm saying is that what you're saying is correct. You're absolutely right. I can't tell you what you haven't been taught, told, or whatever. But again, by me knowing the original and the origin of what you consider DFW swing, then I'm offended by it. Just like you're offended by the way that they call, or what they call, two-step. No, it's not DFW. It used to be a time when it used to be FWD, Fort Worth, Dallas. And somehow, again, they changed it to DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, because of the airport.
All right.
Right.
Hold on, Swing. Give us a second. So
Okay.
the reason that they call it by the Pacific City, like
Mhm.
in Shreveport, they call it Port City swinging,
No, really?
Okay.
because
Too
it's
much going on.
the basics of swing are the basic steps, and there are originally 6 steps, basic steps of swing. Now, the extra beyond the 6 steps are from the creators of that area. OKC swinging, that's
much.
Oklahoma City,
Just dance, like we told people.
and I went. That's why my thing about
You know what I'm
company
saying?
Just
It's too
Dance.
much. Just dance.
So it's
Whatever
come
you
from the
feel, just do it.
origin.
Well, the thing about it, you don't create, you don't create, you add to. And so that becomes the problem. You know, you can't
And don't
reinvent the wheel.
create.
It's still the wheel, right? And so again, we're very partial with names. Reason being is because what happens, it changed the mindset, changed the movement, it changed the mindset. And so what it does, it changes what it originally is and what it's originally about. And this is the problem. And I think she would agree with me. Go ahead.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right,
let
so
her talk,
this
please.
is what we're gonna do. So at the 9 o'clock hour, if y'all are available, we're gonna bring John in, because John, he needs to say some stuff.
Okay, and whoever
So,
fall off is fine. If you
If you can't
hold on.
stay with us through the 9 o'clock hour, that's okay. You can drop off, but if y'all like to stay on, it may get a little interesting.
It might get interesting though.
So, Paula, are you able to stay on? You need to
If
chime
you're gonna,
off.
what John are you bringing? John Seeger?
Yeah.
John Speakers.
Oh, it's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hi, you
Okay.
want to stay around? You want to stick
Okay,
around?
so Paula, what did you have to say about that? Do you have anything to say about just the originalities and the different names
Well,
they call these dances? And
Well,
all
you know,
that?
and I no disrespect. If I'm not from there, I call it what it was told to me. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. So it wasn't an intentional thing. But I know Big Smooth taught me to swing. And so, so when I swing with somebody here, it's a little different, because I've never taken a swing class from John or anybody. Maybe I took one from Liddell long time ago, but it never stuck. But if somebody put me on the dance floor and just want to do it just to have fun, I can do it to that level, and that's fine, because that's how I do salsa to that level. I do merengue to that level, that I can just go out there and have a good time. Right. I ain't trying to compete in none of these dances. The only one I could compete in was old school two-step.
Yeah, the old school two-step. You say that ain't really happening.
No.
I think with me, this is the problem that I have with the ongoing. Now, the problem with me and what I observe is this: it's okay to teach, let's say, swing out, and the way that you teach it and what have you. But I think that we should have a base where all of us would continue to make sure that it's universal. Now, I see different instructors doing their thing and what have you. And to me, you teach that student how to dance with you and those group of people that you teach how to dance. And that's the ramifications of not sticking with the origin of the dance the best way possible. And that's the problem with it.
Because everybody's not qualified to teach.
Okay, this platform that we have now, just so everybody knows, if you get long-winded, we gonna mute you. But anyway.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Just so you know.
I'm sorry. You know I'm passionate.
We got everybody mute button right here. And if you start interrupting people, we gonna mute you too. But look. So what did you say, Paula? Let me hear that again because I didn't hear you.
Because everybody's not qualified to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everybody don't put in the work to teach. They take a few classes, they quote unquote graduate, and now they want to start a class.
Right.
Everybody's not capable of teaching. I've been two-stepping forever, but I'm not an instructor.
Right.
I couldn't teach you what I do. You can watch and see what I do, but I can't teach you what I do because I've mastered the dance to my comfort level.
Yeah.
That might not be yours, or you might exceed me.
Okay.
All right. So this interview is about you, Paula, and we are including other people in, and I'll definitely do apologize. Now, can you tell us about another up and coming venue you got going on? The next time you're gonna be out performing. It is Twin. If you see this lady perform,
yeah, she is lit.
This lady, she's been drinking out the fountain of youth. So have you, man. I mean, dude, I don't understand. Y'all are the same age. I don't understand, man. I'm like, y'all are the fountain, been drinking out the fountain of youth, brother. I'm like, and Miss Paula, but hey, can you tell us your next venue or whatever you want to tell us, event or what?
Well,
whatever.
you know, it's the first of the year, so we haven't got those schedules yet, but I promise as soon as I get it, I will let you out. We do the Rhythm Room, Scott Gertner, quite a bit, but I rotate with another lady for the band because I don't want to do it full time like back in the day. But as soon as I get those things, I make sure you get them. But we don't have our schedule stamped out right because the first of the year, everybody doing their books, they don't hire and all of that. So we'll be rolling again February, March. So I'll let you know.
Some stuff that we should know for this new year. Tell us some stuff that we should know. Just whatever it is that you feel like as a grown woman. As a grown woman, I think tell us some little insights for this new year.
I think people, like I told you earlier, need to sit in their own mess.
Okay.
Sit down, take some quiet time, and truly reflect. We say that we reflect and blah, 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 blah. No, really, really look at what happened last year. What could I do better than I did last year? For me, my forward years, my most of my years are behind me. So I don't have time to waste on, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do all these resolutions. No, what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Right.
I'm gonna make it better tomorrow. If you just stop and truly be truly honest with yourself, because ain't nobody hearing you when you're honest with yourself.
Right. Like you
that bad stuff you tell that you know you messed up. You ain't gotta tell it, say it out loud, but you know you messed it up, fix it. It's just that some. All I want to do is do what makes you happy, whatever that looks like. I ain't got time to judge you or care. You shouldn't care if somebody judge you. Do what looks right and feels right for you. You and God take that up at the end. Don't worry about the rest of it. That's how you should live. I know for sure, Shanette, that's how you live. And I know for sure.
I keep trying to leave the past behind and live for now. That's my big thing.
That right there.
Happened, the way it's supposed, whatever happened, that's what was supposed to happen, and I'll just try not to get disturbed with it.
And when you mess it up, okay, hopefully he give me tomorrow to fix it. That's it.
And we don't
That's
even
all
know
I
if
can
it was
do.
messed up. It was that's how it went to go. Let me keep it moving. Let me
Yeah,
just
but
learn what I can learn, and
mhm.
let me keep going because I can't
Just
get caught up in something else.
stop being ugly to people. Just you know what people know
Do
what a
that.
good person is. Just stop being ugly to people.
Right. Just be nice on purpose. Purposely just be nice to people. And you ain't got to talk to the ones you don't like, but go talk to some people. Be nice to some old people in there because it's other people.
Energy, baby.
But most of the time, when you don't like people, they ain't did nothing to you. So just stop it. Yeah, people ain't
Oh, you
did
don't,
nothing to you.
and
You
then
know
you
what I'm
can't even
saying?
go back and say why you don't like them.
Yeah, because you hating on them. Leave them alone and go stop doing that. Go hug them. Because you know you hating on them. What are you doing? Not liking the person. They ain't did nothing to you. I just don't like the way they act. Well, but they did shit to you.
But
I don't
don't
like the
waste
way
time.
I like the way they dance.
I don't like the way they
You
did,
know,
but they ain't no
all
reason
that
not to
other
like
stuff.
nobody. You just hating on them. Leave them alone. Go over there and hug them. You being a hater.
People waste time, and time is the only thing we can't get more of.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't dislike nobody. It's whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I ain't got to be best friends with everybody, but I don't dislike them.
Right.
They ain't did nothing to me. As long as I was sleep with my dude, which if they can't sleep with him unless he sleep with him. But if they don't do nothing to my kid, something like that, I don't care. Like, just don't mess with my son. Don't do that. But I mean,
Nah.
don't be mean to him. You know, you can tell him to go. Hey, Devin, go on over there because he getting on your nerves. You can tell him that. You know, he get on your nerves sometimes.
Y'all leave nephew alone now.
Yeah, don't mess with him.
You know, we don't play by nephew.
But you know, Paula, I just really want to say, as a woman who's older than me, I really thank you for having the energy that you have, stepping into, because when I see you, I don't see you being with the drama and with the, but just doing your own thing, what's the thing, kind of coming out and supporting who you can support, being in your own work, you be in your own space, doing your own thing. You can be like, you connect with people, but I will see you over there too, doing your own thing, whatever. And I just respect that. Just to see you with the attitude, the good attitude, and like it seems like to me, I mean, it's nothing wrong with clicking and you have your people, but you still be in your own space, doing your own thing, and you don't care who's doing what. I like that. So I just appreciate it.
I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that because I really admire how you just. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. And I appreciate y'all thinking that I'm somebody that has something to say to even invite me to do that. That kind of caught me off guard when y'all did that. But I appreciate that. You saw something that you wanted to, hear from me. And I'm so happy for y'all. I'm so happy for y'all too that you found your person. That's a hard thing to do in this world these days, is to find your person. And you got your person, and that is a really,
you
really
already
good.
Know that, don't you? I seen him down there in Alabama. I said,
good
that's
person.
my dude, ain't it? I told her.
He was quiet at first. Now me and him talking. We talk all the time now. But I like what you're doing. You putting things out here, and I like that you don't care how many people agree with what you do or what you say. I like that. I like that you're putting the mental health stuff out here for our community, and at the same time you're having a good time. And that's something we need. It's called positive energy. Just do positive things in this world, and everything good will happen to you because of that. And I appreciate you just as much. I've learned some things from you too, believe it or not.
Anyway, you put it out there, you did your best, and that's what happened. And
yeah, that's what they say.
That's what I'm learning as I get older. Roll with it. This what happened. I did my best. It happened. And how do I still win? That's my thing in 2026. That's what happened. And how do we still win? Despite it happening like that. That's what I be over.
We are now venturing into the 9 o'clock hour. Okay. And I'm about to call John.
Well, thank you, Paul, for coming on. You can stay on if you want to. You can bring
I want to hear John because it's gonna be interesting.
I'm sorry.
John feeling some type of way this morning.
Y'all know I love my baby. He done grew up so much.
I mean, we may need some support. I don't know right now.
I'm telling you like this, including John. We got our mute button, so if you get long-winded, we don't mute you. Or you can sweat somebody. You keep on going and you won't stop talking. I can mute you. So
All
don't even
right, Twin,
try.
are you with us? You coming?
Yeah.
I'm here. You know I'm in.
Because Twin, you know you like to get long-winded here now. But go ahead.
So you stand with us? Are you standing
I'm
with us,
here.
Twin?
Yes, I'm here.
Paula, what's going on with you?
She here.
Oh, I got
go
time
ahead.
today.
John, I'm about to call you right now, buddy.
Or you gonna call him and let him come in?
I think you said me call him. Let me just check my message one more time.
You got a lot of open things
Yeah, I know.
on his
Real,
phone.
right? Okay, so I'm thinking I'm call him.
Because that is just as easy for him to go on the link so he can show up.
Well,
Oh, okay, he
So,
might.
Miss Paula,
okay, he gotta have
do you still two-step, or do you find time to do it, or you just don't do it at all?
Well, I'll do it. If somebody asks me to do it, of course I'll do it. Even if however they're doing it, I will do it. I just, my old schoolers are falling out, Larry
Right.
and Big and Master Red and all of that. I actually I said, well, maybe I need to go see John and swing because I need to have more than one dance. I can't just dance one dance all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
we-
Yeah.
We teach swing on Wednesdays too.
Yes, on every fourth Wednesday, we will be coming up. We teach a different dance every Wednesday.
All right.
But we don't necessarily teach. Sometimes somebody else is teaching, but we have
Okay.
different things. We do first Wednesday is Darren and Tamika two-stepping. Second Wednesday is me
Good
and
morning.
whoever kind of come in and help. And I had a really good stepping week, second week. So that was good. A lot of people came out to support and stuff. That was really cool. Third week, we teach the line dance ladies there.
Line dance.
And then the fourth week,
Wednesday, I teach swing out.
he teaches
All
swing
right.
out.
So John is with us. John, are you not able to join the live, or you are?
But we taught Mr. Henry
Hold
swing
on,
out the
one
other day.
moment.
He was so happy.
Yeah, we did. John,
Mhm.
are you with
Yes,
us?
I'm Paul, I'm also learning how to step because I don't like sitting down. I like being able to be accessible to all type of dance, what have you, or venues or
Okay.
events.
All right.
Okay.
And so I'm
You on the floor real fast?
trying my hand at that as well. On my
Okay.
feet as
John,
well at that.
Now, John, you're not able to join us, or you are?
No, I'm not able to join.
Okay,
All
but
right, no
hold
problem.
on. But I gotta ask John first something before you get started. John, I want to ask you a question. Because y'all talked earlier about, people changing the structure of the dance. Or not people being instructors when maybe they shouldn't be. I was gonna ask John a quick
Okay,
question.
I get it. Now, John, you can keep your camera off if you like,
You can still come on the live. It's like a lot better.
and you can leave your camera off.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to.
Oh,
I
okay.
got you.
okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
But okay. Let me ask you something.
Good.
Can y'all hear John, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so what I was gonna ask is that, I feel like if people say, okay, everybody can't teach, there should be some sort of training program. Like, what do y'all think? Like, they don't want it just everybody
This is
teaching.
John.
John, that should there be some sort of training program where you get some kind of certification to teach, so that we can keep the structure of that particular dance, so we can have people out there teaching the proper structure of that particular dance? Should there be some sort of certification program? Recently, Jay tried to do that. I don't kind of know what happened with that, but Jay tried to start that. But anyway, what do you say about that, John? Different instructors kind of popping up teaching. Should there be a certification program or something, or no?
I think it's funny because I used to feel differently about it years ago, but I think you got to be real careful with that. I think, in a sense, the certification program can be good, but I think it should only be the basic technique of the dance.
Right.
And what happens is, a lot of people, when it comes to dancing, they're blinded by their perception. So you have people that see somebody dance a certain way, and they'll think that's the way they teach.
Yeah.
And that may not necessarily be the case. But the reason why I'm forced to say, for example, swing out, I think it should be some type of criteria where a person, okay, the 6 basic moves, because there's 6. When I heard you say 9, I wanted to talk to you about that. I want to know what the other 3 is. I heard you say that on the
Oh,
show.
okay, because I don't know about.
Hold on, say that one more time now.
You said it's 9. He said it's only
You
6.
said you was 9.
No. In DFW swing, they say it's 9 basic steps in swing, but in DFW swing out, it's 6 basic steps.
I didn't know it was a difference. I learned.
Right.
I don't.
And,
I never heard it.
Right.
I mean, either.
Your DFW swing comes from the Terry Tuckers, Sharikas, Tim Scotts. That's who teach DFW swing out. Now, I mean swing, DFW swing. Then you have your Dominic Martins, your J. Cole, I believe yourself, they teach DFW swing
That's
out
kinda
or
crazy.
swing out. Don't just have it.
That's kinda crazy.
Okay, so because I've heard this same thing, and I understand that people want to kind of separate the two, and I also understand where the separation comes from. What a lot of people don't understand is a lot of the legends would say, okay, what you're doing is not swing out. You shouldn't call it that. Right? Now, I don't necessarily like that because we actually are doing the same basic steps.
Right.
All the people you name literally teach the same basic steps. Once you go beyond the basic, that's your style. That's what you want to
Right.
put into the dance. But
Right.
that doesn't mean that you're not doing the dance just because you're putting more multiple turns in. If you got that basic foundation, and this is what I was saying before, that in that regard, it should be some type of certification to make sure everybody.
But you got the basic foundation.
Just the basic. Now,
Right.
now, you should be able to freely express yourself however you want to. And
Now,
I'm also,
oh,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
an advocate for teaching people style. I don't believe in that. I don't teach people style. I don't think people should be taught style or styling. I think that you can show people when to style, but
Right.
they should develop their own style in the dance.
Within the basics, you can show them winning style.
Now I can give you an example.
What people are seeing is a particular instructor, offspring of students, mimicking the same style as the instructor. And what's happening is they are criticizing the instructor and saying that he's not teaching the dance, and that's not correct.
Right.
He teaching his own style, the other part of it.
Correct. Now, the difference in swing out and swing. So I could explain the difference. In an original swing out, you step toward each other and you kick out. And swing now, some swing out instructors, what you call the sugar push is when you coming back. So the basics are different. Now, in a DFW swing, it's called a finish. In DFW swing out, it would be called a step to it. There were no reverses in the original swing out. But in swing, you have your reverses. You have a finish forward.
There's too much stuff going on.
So it's just like in West Coast swing, you have your passes. So that's, and can you dance with the West Coast? Can I dance with the West Coast swing?
Not doing swing out, you can't. Because I do West Coast and swing out. Those are two totally different dances. They're not, they close, but they definitely not the same.
No, I think what you're doing again, Herman, I think you are confusing the additive to swing out to
Still 1,
making
2,
it
3, 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's still
6,
an
7, 8.
count. There.
right. There's different. Well, you got a measure, but there's different counts within that measure. And once you get out of the count, then now you're dealing with something other than what it really and truly is. And that's the problem. The
Right,
problem
I think what he
is
said, it's additive to, that's what people are confusing. These are additive to the dance.
exactly. And so what you do when you add to that dance, that's something different. But you can add to the original, but you can't create and call it original. That's the problem. You're creating
The basic foundation, you've changed the dance. But if you keep the basic foundation the same and add to the dance, that's just additives. So I think that is what's making people switch the dance. They still keeping the same basic, because I can dance with all the people you call, and I'm gonna do the same swing out, and it's gonna go perfect.
Absolutely.
So that mean they doing the same dance then. Because
You
if
have-
they don't do the same
no, it's not gonna go perfect. You're gonna be able to accompany you and I. I'm good at accommodating whomever
Right.
I'm dancing with, but it don't mean that they are swinging out It don't mean that they are stepping.
If
It
a
don't
West
mean
Coast
that they are
swing dance
two-stepping.
grab me to dance, I'm gonna be messing up because I don't always West Coast, and I'm decent at it, but I'm not great at it because I don't always do it. I went to class for about a month, 2 months, and I'm not, I don't always do it. I'm gonna be messing up with a West Coast swinger, but I'm not gonna be messing up with none of them DFW or however y'all call it, swing out people. I'm going to be able to follow them because I'm still on 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the same thing.
Right. Now, however, now you have your different facets of swing. So we also have East Coast swing out.
Well, that's different though.
You also have your hand dancing.
That's different,
So, can you?
let's stick to one subject.
Right.
Them two is two different. That's
So
three different
when I
subjects.
say,
No, it's not.
if you ask those instructors, they would say, "This is what we're doing. This is what
Oh,
we're
that's totally
teaching." Even so, Terry Tucker, he would tell you, "This is not swing out." When you go to his class, he will say, "This is not swing out. This is DFW swing." So, and just if you
That's too
go
much
to a
confusion.
West Coast,
Y'all worse than steppers.
I don't.
They worse than steppers with all that drama.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is, I believe that, again, by me being in the place where swing out,
because steppers are the messiest people there are on earth. But I'm just saying.
right? But they teach they stick to the original, the best they possibly can.
Hold on,
Queen,
he got
because we got limited time with John. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
Say this, and I'm gonna have to go. So
We can't hear him too much. Tell him to turn up.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Your phone, I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the deal, and this is what a lot of people don't understand. Even with what you were saying, Herman, with Terry Tucker and all the other people you named, swing out consists of 2 single steps and 2 sets of triple steps.
Exactly.
That's the basic step of the dance, right?
Right.
There's 6 basic moves in the original dance. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is swing out itself don't own those particular moves, meaning that they do this in several different forms of swing dancing. So what we really don't understand is you look at it like, let's say swing out is Fort Worth or Dallas, and then you have Texas being swing dancing. So in the rules of foundation or elements of swing dancing, you can add a whole lot. There's a whole lot more that we haven't explored. And so, again, what happens, even with Terry Tucker saying, "Hey, I teach DFW swing," all you literally doing is swing out basics and adding the elements of swing in the dance. But because of the criticism, because of some of the legends, I ain't gonna say all of them, but some of the legends would tell us, well, you shouldn't call it swing out. If you're gonna do something different, don't call it that.
Right. That's what's happening.
Call it swing out, and that's what it is. So also in regards to everything else, what we gotta understand is, this is my real message before I get out of here. These are all Black dances. Swing out, Chicago stepping, hand dance, St. Louis. These are all Black dances. They are all similar. And then you have your white internationally known dances, East Coast, West Coast, then they have all these other dances. My thing is, we really need to focus on coming together instead of finding these flaws in our dances.
Right.
That's the most
And just dance.
None of these belong. And I know you like to interrupt. It's my turn. But the thing is, we have to find a way for us to come together, because ain't nobody sponsoring us, ain't nobody putting us on Dancing with the Stars. We should all be able to dance in the same room together and have a good time and honor each other dance without putting each other dance down. That's where I'm headed at 2026. That's what I'm all about. Y'all vote for me.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
All right, John. Thank you, brother.
Bye, John.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Just dance. Just
Right.
get together and just dance. I mean, I think that for me, only thing that as I get more into dance is that structure of dance, period.
Right. But my thing is,
Dance, but I like that. Those are just additives. I believe what he said. That stuff that people are doing is just additives to the dance, and people trying to say they're doing a different dance. They're not doing no different dance. That's all still DFW swing out.
We have some comments here. Let me read these comments.
But the The key is in the count. And so what happens is that when I see people dancing, they don't stick with the count. The key is the count. I don't care where you are. Huh?
What other count do people be doing other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? What other count do they do?
They don't stick with the count. You got a certain measure, right? You got to
Okay,
stick
what
within that
other
measure, just like with music, right?
count? I know, but
You
what
don't
other
see
count?
the
I'm
huh?
asking you that. What other count do they have?
Okay, so let's say that swing out consists of 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
They don't do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. They go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1. No. And 1. In other words,
Is
they
it a
take
step
it.
on the end?
No, it's not no step. It's
Well,
them
it's the
going
same
back.
thing.
No, and is when that foot is up. And see, if we don't understand what we're doing, this is the ramifications of not understanding and being connected.
Same thing,
Because
they don't take no step.
Well, that end is a pause.
Right, it's just slowing
So
you
it's
down.
it's not a pause. It's not a pause. And is when that foot is up.
Yeah, but they
1,
ain't
2.
stepping down and shifting no weights on it. That's the same thing.
Right. It's a slight.
No, it's not the same. See, that's again, when we don't understand and we don't get understanding, this is why the dance is becoming the way that it is,
But
and
the
we're
thing is, if we try
losing.
to come together, let's forget it. Let's not even try to make no understanding and let
Look.
people dance.
That's the problem.
Right.
If you want it to be like that, then everybody, I mean, you can do the jitterbug. Why would we do that? Why you gonna do the
Go
jitterbug?
ahead, Paula. Hold on, twin. Hold on,
Paula,
twin.
go ahead and chime in.
So I'm gonna go back to what John said, because John hit on the nose where how I feel. If everybody focused on whatever those basic steps to whatever dance it is, then we'll be on one accord. The problem I have, and I can only speak on a master level on 2-step. That's the only thing I'm on master level. And on 2-step, the problem I find is they're doing so many turns and stuff that they don't give you a reset.
Yeah.
What I mean by a reset is my feet are not planted for the next move, because again, they're doing all of their quote unquote moves. I have no problem with your moves. I have moves. However, in my process of my moves, like Twin was saying, there's a set time that I can do those moves.
Right.
And within that set frame of count or time, it still has it. Shawnette, when they tell us even in stepping, hey, as long as you do whatever you do, you better land back on this 1. You better land back on this 7. You got to land back on this 7. You got to land back on this 4. It's the same. It's the same in the other dances. It's the same in 2-step. I've been swung around so much till they never do the ...
Yeah,
I've danced with 2-steppers. They never go to the basic. They never go back to the startup. They never go back. So I can't land. And because I can't land, I can't take the next move. You can't do 1.
And to me, that's
in
not being
stepping.
mindful.
You
Really,
can't take
we
step
need to
1 in
rest.
stepping if you're not planning.
And
Exactly.
look, for me, I'm just learning a little bit on the lead side, and to me, that's just a lead who are not being mindful that we need to rest. Like, don't do this move,
But that
and then
dance,
another move like that. Slow down.
but when you're taught that, if a man is taught that, is that if that man, not a man just learning and trying to figure it out. I'm talking about people who say they can do the dance, and I've watched them do the dance for so many years. They were taught incorrect.
You heard
So once you're taught, dancing is muscle memory.
Yeah.
So once you're taught incorrect, you do it incorrect. And like John said, here they are. They're mimicking what the instructor showed them, and they're doing. I can tell you who taught who just by the way they dance.
Me the
In
same.
2-step, I can tell you who taught who.
Because I want men to know that. That's annoying when you're not allowing us to rest. Like, do something. Next move should be kind of simple. Let us rest. You know what I'm saying? Don't like do this big move, then do another big move. You know, especially if you're looking at, okay, even though we might, some women look young, come on now. We ain't that young. Do a move, let us rest. That's just them not being mindful too. You know, some of these people, all they think about is they little choreo. Their
Routine.
Yeah, they routine. Instead of them thinking, okay, do something like get this woman all these turns. Okay, the next time, don't do that. You know, rest, let her dance. Let's dance. Do another one, dance in between. Do another, you know, but don't just do this bunch of turns and then another bunch of turns and then another bunch of turns, you know, like that. That's annoying. They do.
Yeah, they're not letting you reset.
But I know every woman don't like that. I think that's still additives, like John said. But my thing is they need to teach basics more often, even though people don't like it, like the people, but the people don't know the basics. So maybe that's a part of it too. There's a lot of people
I think that's the big part.
don't know basics, period. They just don't know it. And then but they get mad when the instructor continue to teach it over and over again, but they don't really know it. So they trying to compile all these moves, but they don't even know the basics.
Let's acknowledge our viewers.
So that's what I think. Look, people don't really know
let's
what they're
acknowledge our
doing.
viewers here. Now we got K9 in Fort Worth swing out. It's 6 basic turns or steps. Now, a lot of these dancers have added their own twist to Fort Worth original swing out, and called it they turn or style. If you come to 817, you will learn that it's 6 original turns or steps. Is what instead of saying turns, steps. Do y'all even know why it's very offensive to Fort Worth when y'all add swing out, DFW to swing out to the legends of our dance in Fort Worth? A lot of y'all haven't been in dance long enough to understand the rhetoric and matter. And he said, correct, twin. 1, 2, he said the steps. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Right.
It's different from the original count, which was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1,
Same
2,
thing.
3.
To me, all that stuff is the same. 1, 2, cha cha cha.
Yeah.
Cha cha cha. All of that to me is the same.
Come
thing.
here, do your move, back on up. Come here, do your move. It's the same thing. Now he says this. Why are y'all?
And that
arguing?
end is what
I'm
some
sick
people
of
do.
y'all. Stop trying to change stepping.
And then some people do that and as a rearing up
It's your dance.
to move into they move. You know what I'm saying? It's not even they do that on.
Follow the original blueprint
Right.
about a dance that belongs to us. Just shouldn't be debating. Let me leave this convo.
Who is that?
This is K9.
You ain't even giving their name.
This is K9.
Oh, okay. He's still going.
Well, oh no. Hold on. Actually, this is Netta McCormick is what this
Okay.
who this is.
Okay.
Netta McCormick. Why are y'all arguing? I'm sick of y'all. Stop trying to change stepping.
Trying to change stepping? Who trying to change stepping? Where'd that come from?
Dance. You did create it.
Hey, somebody said try to change stepping. What's
the
we doing
original
that?
blueprint and stop
We ain't even
about
talked about
the dance that brings us together. Just shouldn't be debating. Let me leave this combo. I can't stand this kind of debate.
Duh.
I'll carry on. Now I have Kathy Taylor. Good morning, beautiful people.
Hey, Captain.
And K9. No, that's not me.
Anyway, I say they all the same, and they just people are just adding things. I'm with that. It's just additives that people are doing, but all them dances, in my opinion, is the same. And I dance with people when I go to Dallas and in Houston. I dance with all the swing out people, and it feel the same to me. Now I can tell the difference because if I dance with a West Coast swing person and they do West Coast with me, I know West Coast, but I don't ever do it. I can definitely feel the difference, and I don't be knowing what I'm doing, and I can't follow that. I can't follow it that good because I'm not used to that's not something I'm used to. But that swing out be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, cha 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 cha, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All that stuff is the same. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All that stuff is the same. It's just how somebody counted. They put in their own thing, but that stuff is the same. So I wish people stop trying to act like it's something different. I get why they called it, because steppers do that too. Oh, you ain't stepping. So then somebody starts saying, oh, well, this ain't Chicago stepping. This is Houston step, or some drama like that. Well, don't do that, please. But I get why they did it, but that makes no sense to me.
Now, my thing is just right here. Now, so if it wasn't for, I wasn't the best stepper. I didn't know how to step at all that much. I'd been to a couple classes. Just dancing is, I would never been able to meet my significant other. And she really changed my life. She's a doctor, the therapist, and I always say I'm her number one subject because I was really screwed up when I met her. I mean, hey, I changed a lot. Twin, you knew me. I was really messed up. I'll come in peace now, but I'm ready for war.
He would be mad. He would be irritated.
So Dr. Butterfly has changed me, and I love her. Baby, thank you.
Well, you be the one that you're not that, like, you be the type of person that is willing to adjust. Not everybody's willing to do that. Like,
and she was on fire.
Yeah,
she was on flame when I met her too. She was a flame with other people. Setting fires, not different fires, but going off of people. And I said, baby, look.
Also, they mess with me, or they mess with somebody else, and I see it, and I don't like nobody bullying nobody. So I have a problem when people bully people, and then that makes me get all wired up, because I don't like people messing with other folks when they ain't doing that.
And I said, baby, look,
or being mean to people.
I said, look, because when we first started dating, a lot of people didn't know. And I said, baby, I don't care if you started, they started, I'm gonna finish it. I don't care who starts it, I'm gonna finish.
And should.
Exactly. So I said, you gotta watch what you do. And so she calmed down a lot. Now him
too, because he wanted to write an affidavit. Look, he did it. When we went to Alabama and the people didn't have that contest, which I just say this: if you're gonna give a contest and you're gonna say, well, if there's not at least 6 couples in it, we're not gonna do it. You need to let that be known.
And have a deadline.
Have a deadline. Don't have these people coming from way out of town, because that's not right. We didn't spend $1,000 getting to Alabama, room and car and flights and all that stuff, and then y'all didn't have the competition at all. My thing is, if you have certain rules where we don't have 6 couples, we're not going to do it, or whatever, you need to let that be known. Put a deadline on it if you're going to do it like that, and let people know. Don't let people come down there, because we only went for that reason. But anyway, he had wrote a whole affidavit.
I was about to serve him.
He was.
But I was about to serve it to him, and then
I got mad he was.
The next night, the guy said how it was about the cause of the event.
Domestic violence.
And due to the cause of the event was the reason I did not serve him.
He had wrote it up.
Because I wrote it up, and I was about to serve him.
Yeah.
And then so yeah. I was about to file him in court, but to get our money back. But after he said what the cause was for, because we would have just donated from afar.
If we wanted to donate.
We had Lady Coco on here yesterday, and she has a school in Africa. And we don't mind donating and doing our part in the world. But our time is something that we cannot get back.
Right.
So I would rather stayed in Houston. Could have went to one of the parties here in Houston.
Right. It was third
have
weekend.
my own party or any of that. My parties are great and good, jamming, happening, so especially in Dallas, it'd be on. So Okay, they have my own great time.
Right, but Norfolk, my sister lived in Norfolk. We could have went to Norfolk. They had the nice event. They didn't have no we didn't have to pay no room. We would have got a car plus seeing my sister. We stopped all that stuff, went to Alabama only for the contest. And then they didn't have it. And the thing is, they shot me because they know I go to contests. They sent that straight in my email, maybe my inbox, because they know I go to contests, and then go down there, they didn't have a contest. So that wasn't right. I just feel like people need to come up with some different rules. See, stuff like that, I feel like is a form of mini bullying. I don't like stuff like that. And so that's when I try to take up for people when I see anything like that, because I don't like it. But at the same time, whatever. What can you do about it? Nothing. So I told him we already spent the money. We still had a wonderful time. They was like, you had a good time? Then yeah, we had a good time because we're not going to go nowhere, like Paula said, without having no good time. Period. We're not going to do that. But at the same time, there's still fairness in things, and just don't do it. And it's not good for contests, to just make stuff up and don't put the effort in. They really just didn't put the effort in. They could have told me, hey, Butterfly, if you want this contest, you better go sign 6 people up. Trust me,
Yeah, we would have signed more than that up.
Look, I could have signed 6 couples up. I promise.
Absolutely. What is your take on this? Whoever likes to, Paula, let's get your take. Then we're gonna get your take, Twin. What do you have any takes on this?
On what y'all did in Alabama?
I'm just doing a contest. Period. Saying you're gonna do something, and not doing it. Shoot. Period.
Well, first of all, you gotta live our principle and your word. Period. It is just period. If you say you're gonna do something, especially when you advertise it in writing, and there's an invite to it, it's one thing to say, hey, we might do a pop-up, and you get there and you change your mind. But I agree that people travel. There's people that travel just for contests for whatever their reasoning is. There's people who they like to compete. It's part of what that's part of their dance. That's what they enjoy. So if you advertise that, you need to make some kind of compensation for it, because it's your word, it's your reputation, and it's just principle. So I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I think, right. you're very valid.
Right. Like I was telling Herman yesterday, yes, I think that they had good intentions. And when they seen that the participation wasn't what they expected it, they made some changes. But then too, like she says, you got to accommodate people. Everything is about understanding. And if you guys didn't get an understanding, then of course I understand why you are bitter because of whatever taking place. Maybe, I don't know if it was a free event. Maybe they should have,
free event.
No,
right. And so maybe
it was
$1,000. We spent $125 on their tickets to be
$250 to get into the event.
Right.
And so maybe they should have compensated you guys because of your expectations wasn't met. And so they should, again, even if it was just you or those who had intentions on being in the contest, because it's not just for a fundraiser. Now it's a fundraiser for you, but it's not no fundraiser for me. Right. And so again, that's insensitive, and that is not right. And so again, people have to be mindful of your intentions as well. And you spent money and didn't get what you expected.
My thing is, I would have been okay if I heard them say, hey, we don't have enough people for the grab bag contest. If y'all want to do it, y'all better go sign up. I'd have been great. If they would have said, okay, we still didn't get enough people to sign up, so we're not gonna have it. I would have been totally satisfied.
So did you share your concerns while you was there?
Herman was back there messing with them people.
Oh yeah.
Did you really ask that question?
Yeah, like, come on now. He kept talking to them. Then the lady was getting with him. But and then I'd have been okay with that, or I'd have been okay. They didn't even offer, it didn't say cash. So if they would have just said, okay, y'all compete, everybody compete for tickets to the next event, I'd have been great. If they would have picked a flower out the thing, because they didn't say no cash. They picked a flower and say, hey, you're going flower if you go to the winner. I'd have been great because they didn't even offer cash. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So again, anyway, like I say, it's about understanding.
I don't like stuff like that,
Right. And so another unsatisfied customer.
Yeah, there ain't nothing you can do about it, but be mad. But my point in getting at it is what I was saying is that's when I get uproar with people, is when something happens wrong to people. I don't like it, or when people be mean to people right in front of me. That makes me mad too. I just feel like they gonna bully me next.
Right. But Shanette and Herman, this is why
I'm nice, but if you mess with me now, I'm ignorant too.
right. This is why a platform like you guys have is so imperative, because it allows not just you but others to kind of give their summation about the way that the community is being ran or being presented and what have you. And so again, I commend you guys for this
Whatever
platform.
we say we're gonna do it. One way or
Right.
other. What I feel like people should do is when they say they're gonna do something, because it's hard to do a lot of things, make sure someone is over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure someone is over making sure that thing happens. Because if you don't do that, then that thing may fall by the wayside, that piece of it. Like if you got like 5 things going on there, the comedy show going on, this going on, that going on, somebody needs to be over each one of those things, because it can get out of control.
No.
And you do events, you do stuff, Paula, so you already know that. If you planning something and you don't got maybe like a specific person over it, it can fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Easily. So I get it, you know. So they could have put me on it. Shit. I mean, I don't know people like that. They should have let y'all. Y'all better get up there and take care of this. If y'all wanted to happen, shit, we would have did it. We would have jumped right in action. We always ready. But anyway,
they probably should have just let y'all do a showcase.
Anything. Been to get on the stage.
I even said that. I said, hey, and then it was just blatantly.
They was like, no.
Rude. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go put something on the ad.
But the only thing about that,
I was typing up my letter to go ahead and give it to him and go file in the court. And then and then when I went to the dinner, they were telling us about their calls for the event.
Right.
Said, let me know.
And the dinner
no, Herman, let me put it like this. Anytime that you feel disenfranchised or being run over or not treated fairly, put that paperwork in on them, right? Now, you might not go to the extent of beyond putting the paperwork. At least it'll be known what they're doing. Okay. And so, right. And so now they can't say that they wasn't warned or they didn't know, all right? Because, black and white don't lie, as they say. But yeah, put that paperwork in on.
All right. So hey, we're gonna go ahead and end. Let's see. Let me go.
I might need you to come help me with this. This
I got you.
Business. Hey,
I got you.
I know you ain't trying to be overworked over there, but
you already know I'm in full retirement mode.
I ain't trying to ask you for free. And we don't do that. I don't do that kind of stuff, friends.
I'll help you in any way I can.
All right, so
I can.
I'm gonna read the last comments. These are the last ones that was put out. So K9 says, Dr. and Herman, from y'all experience in all dance styles, who is the most meanest and
Lord
people in dance? May I ask y'all?
I'm just gonna say don't engage in drama. That's what I say. Don't engage.
I will answer that question. It's not a particular dance style. It is particular individuals, because you can find the sweetest people in all genres of dance. It is up to that individual. If an asshole is teaching swing out, it's not all a swing out. He can teach swing out, kazamba, salsa, and he's gonna be an asshole in all those dances because he's probably don't have any home training, lack of love.
Like he say, his wife don't like him. That's the kind of stuff he tell people. Your wife don't like you.
Ain't got none in a couple years. I mean, hell, I ain't got that kind of problem. I don't got that kind of problems. But it's a reason for that. So it's not a particular type of dance. It is that individual.
Right.
A hater is what you want to call those. Now, let's go to Kathy Taylor.
So that was his answer on that. It's just not
It's the hater.
dance. It's some people in that particular dance sometimes just mean and hateful. It's not the dance.
Right. Now, Kathy Taylor said, did you guys have to pay any to participate in the contest?
They didn't even have no.
You
place.
should have got a. Now, on the ticket, it says if you buy the weekend pass, you have access to everything. The competition, there was a comedy show, all the dances, and all the workshops. The entire ticket covered all of that. So it was not a particularly breakdown for the it was not a particular.
I thought it said
breakdown.
$25, but I never
If you
seen
did
no
not
word
have the
for paying
weekend
$25.
pass.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know.
If you didn't have a weekend pass, it was $25.
So you did pay for it. So you did pay for
No,
it.
we didn't pay for it because we would have got that money back, or I
It-
would have
no.
started going crazy up in there.
It-
I wish
but
they would've did
It's it was included. You just don't know the amount that it was for that particular
that. Oh, okay. Yeah,
event.
you still pay
Well, it
for
was $25 because it was an add-on, would have been $25 add-on, just like
Okay.
each workshop you went to. If you got so if you did not get the weekend pass, you would have to pay for the line dance party, which on Friday. You would have to pay for each particular workshop.
Right, they a la carte
And
too.
they were a la carte, so it was $25 pretty much for a la carte, except for the night party on Saturday was $85, and the Friday night meet and greet was like $50. So
And we still had fun, but we would have had fun at home too.
Yeah, we would
And I
have.
had a private with Doc
Now Mary
That
Williams
and
said,
with Josiah. I had a private with Josiah too
now,
on the get down.
now Mary Williams
Old
says
school.
always write a complaint. And I do get it. Now
Matter
that
of fact,
is
thank y'all. We still gonna send that complaint, and we like that it was domestic violence, but we can donate to y'all domestic violence anyway at our own way. We want to do that.
and I still have the letter typed. I still have the letter typed up. I was gonna get it notarized and sent out. to the
He's
court.
something else, girl.
I would not do that, but
If you need an advocate, call him.
I am an advocate for all.
If anybody mess with you,
right.
you could borrow Herman. If anybody else mess with you, you
Right.
can borrow Herman. Just call Herman. But don't tell
Well,
him,
Herman-
don't hit people, nothing. Don't go to jail. But he will tell them something about themselves. He sure will. He'll dig something up. The lady called him the other day about about how they try to say they're gonna do this. You're gonna look at your house and they're gonna give you what was it they told you?
Estimate.
Inspection. He said, "Well, what's
Yeah.
your address? I'm about to come inspect your house."
The roof inspection.
So Herman, let me ask you this, Herman. Let me ask you this:
Yeah, Herman,
you
be ready, girl.
right, if you were if you were a performer and you go and do a concert,
I am a
Right.
performer. I don't do no concert, but I'm a performer now.
you're a performer. You go do a concert, and when you get off stage, they tell you that they're not going to pay you because it was for a worthy cause. How would you feel about that?
Hell no, they better not.
You asking me?
No, I'm just asking
Yeah, no.
Herman. How would you
He just
feel
said
about that?
hypothetically.
Okay, so if I was a performer, if I was
Right.
going to perform, and I get off stage, I mean that's been done here in the Houston area. I mean, people
Mhm.
and people to go to do some events, and they said you did not perform this well, so I'm gonna deduct
Please
money
don't
from
tell
you.
where, but that did happen. We heard
You know,
about it.
so we heard about it. I didn't experience that, but that was some stuff that we heard about. So
Right.
I mean, should that be a formal complaint filed? Maybe so. I don't know. I mean, now if I was supposed to go perform 10 songs and I did 5, I can understand that.
All right. But if you did if you did all of what you're supposed to
We
do,
about to get off because I'm about to rest and I'm about to rest and I'm about to try to figure out how to make put some money spots out there, like what you call that thing where you keep getting the money. That's what we're trying to do these days, Paula, because we getting older. If we doing anything,
Passive income.
yeah,
okay.
that's where you keep getting it, even though
You
you're
want
not.
some tangible income. You want some
Right.
tangible income.
Yeah, so that's what my weekends are for. Is for putting out things that are going to. That's why I don't work no more on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Putting out things that are going to make money, even when you ain't got to continue to work on.
right.
All right.
Whatever that is. So that's what my weekends for. Thank you. I love seeing y'all, but my weekends is for about putting some money out there.
We have a lot of viewers. Hey, we have a lot of
Appreciate you, Paula,
viewers.
and Twin for
I
being
thank
on.
all y'all viewers for coming in, shining in. I mean, if we are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Roku.
Yeah.
We have a lot of viewers. I'd like to say thank y'all. I love all of y'all for tuning in, whether you found this live intuitive or whatever you would like to say about it. Thank y'all for
I'm gonna
tuning
send y'all
in.
my free calendar.
And what I'm
It ain't free, but
always
I'm gonna send it
give
to
a
y'all
quick prayer. Please, Lord, give everybody here everything that they need in life to get through. And thank you, God, for being so good to us and giving us what you have given us. All right.
Man.
Any last words, Paula?
Oh,
All right. No, y'all stay warm and stay safe.
Love
Right.
you, girl. Love.
Okay.
I will see you soon.
All righty.
I don't know if you guys' page is open or not. Sometime I was trying to find you guys or get in. So you maybe need to open your page to the public. I don't know if it's not or
So
not.
it's not, I see
It is
mine on
now.
there.
It's open to the public right now.
Yeah, I
Early
can see
on, it was not, but I went
Okay.
we're on all platforms and up.
Okay. What I mean, like your Facebook page is it is it public where anybody can
public.
come in, join on, and what have you?
Yeah, it is. I see
Okay.
it right here, right now.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right.
All right.
See y'all
All right,
later.
good seeing you
Peace
again,
out.
twin.
All right, much definitely. We must do that again. So we'll be looking forward to that.
You know, we
All
Monday
righty.
through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m.
All right, everybody tune in. Bye, y'all.
Bye.